Hi everyone, I'm Diana Hernandez, and this is my introduction presentation to BED 5335. I graduated from New Mexico State University in the fall of 2011, and I have a bachelor's in secondary ed and a bachelor's in foreign languages. I have been teaching at Upbring, which is a transitional foster care agency for unaccompanied minors for 4 years now. This coming July will be 4 years that I've been with the agency. And I am seeking a master's in curriculum and instruction with a concentration in bilingual ed, and hopefully this is completed by next year. A little bit more about me. I am currently reading Helping Children Succeed, which is a wonderful book. I am so far 10 pages in, and I recommend it to every educator out there. And I'm a member of Kappa Delta Pi, which is a educational honor society at UTEP. And then that's my dog Pal. He's a 2-year-old Schnauzer. And then that's a picture of my classroom. This was taken earlier this year. Dual language. What do I know? I understand that dual language occurs when a child or student retains and converses in their native language, all the while acquiring English. I wish I could see this in action. I've never been to a classroom that is a dual language classroom. I wish I could visit one, but I have not had the opportunity to sit and observe a classroom, and thus I'm not familiar with dynamics or the manner in which a teacher teaches. I can only imagine and read about it, but I would love to see one in action. Dual language education, what I want to know. While I liked every video, I made a strong connection to the one that's saying "See to one's roots, Hispanics in US learn English," and I pulled a couple of quotes from that video. One of the things that really stood out to me was that second quote that says, "We want our children to understand who we are." And I completely understand that, because while I do not have kids myself, I cannot imagine having to explain what menudo is in English to my child. And so in order for us to keep our heritage, to embrace our culture, we have to have both languages. And so I think it's very important to retain them. And the second quote that really stood out to me as well was, "Learning two languages enhances the intellectual capacity." I sometimes, especially working with unaccompanied minors, I sometimes feel as if kids, especially newly arrived kids, feel a little afraid, and they feel as if though they have to leave their native language behind because then they're in the US and they have to speak English now. And so I tell them, you are kind of leaving part of your identity behind if you don't retain your first language. And so I tell them it's beneficial to you, and it's scientifically proven that it enhances the manner in which you learn. And so they're children, they don't quite understand, but I think as educators that is something that we really do have to stress to our kids. So that is my presentation, and I hope to meet each and every one of you online. So good luck on this class, everyone.